Hi everyone! Hey, this channel has reached 1,000 subscribers. That's super cool. I created this channel just to talk about obscure puppet shows, which was something I was super into. And I guess a lot of you are into that as well. So once again, as I've said before, I appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you so much for tuning in. Anyways, let's get started! Remember when I talked about Wisharoo Park? It was an adorable educational puppet show that aired on PBS in the early 2000s. Sadly, at the time I recorded the video, only a few episodes were available online. But thanks to a subscriber, I was soon sent all the episodes to view, and they uploaded them onto their YouTube channel, where you can now watch all of them. I will link it below. That was a huge and underrated moment in the lost media community. People didn't even know what they were missing, and now it was found. So why not have the individual who helped me out so much make an appearance on my channel? They know so many puppet shows that I don't, and have introduced me to new ones that I have never encountered before. So, here to introduce the show is the beloved Mizu Bunny.
Hello everybody, I'm Mizu, and it's great to be here. I've been a big fan of puppets ever since 2019, and I started to officially puppeteer in 2021. As you can see on my paw marking, I started out doing puppetry in voice chats in my friend group, and then I made a handful of appearances on the Fun Day Puppet Show. I enjoyed my time there. However, it wasn't until 2023 that I officially made my puppet YouTube debut. I was nervous at first, but then I took a leap of faith and it paid off. Nowadays I make short and sweet videos with my very own adorable cast of characters. Now, about Wisharoo Park. Last summer, I discovered the show along with my friend group. We all immediately fell in love with the show. I, in particular, fell in love with Cauliflower the Bunny. It wasn't long until we managed to find a DVD of the show and started ripping the episodes to a private archive. Eventually, in late February of this year, after seeing that Jett McPlane had made a video on Wisharoo Park, I decided to help out by posting the episodes to my channel. And now, all 13 episodes are available in crisp 480p. It may not be HD, but at least it's better than VHS quality. And hey, Jellybean and friends, if you're watching this video right now, you guys are awesome. But I can't ramble all day, you know. I have to introduce today's subject. This is a fairly recent puppet show from Australia that features an adorable cast of characters that you just want to hug so tightly. Sorry, got carried away there. Introducing Teddies.
We are the Teddies. We are the best of friends. We are the Teddies. We'll never let each other down. We love one another. Together there's nothing we can do. We are the Teddies. Dom, Mix, Tizzy, Sparky. We are the Teddies. The Teddies of Teddytown.
What drew me to Wisharoo Park when I began exploring it was how adorable the characters were made. It seems easy to make puppets look wholesome, but it can easily go so wrong. Teddies is a show that succeeds at making cute puppets. And when you choose your character to be a teddy bear, it's hard to go wrong. We all love a good stuffed animal coming to life, especially when it's in a whimsical world, just like Naughty, The Secret Life of Toys, or the previously talked about The Crayon Box. Also, it always brings me great joy to discover a new show I haven't encountered before. When it comes to puppet content past 2015, I have quite limited knowledge, as that's when I was being an adult and had less time to hyperfixate on puppet shows. So, Teddies originally airing in 2018 is an exciting addition to my puppet knowledge catalog.
Well then, Jett, let's introduce the stars of the show. Teddy stars 4 teddy bear friends. Well, technically 5, but we'll get to him later. Dom.
Hey, 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 Teddies! Look what I just made!
Dom is in the house! Dom is in the house!
Meeks.
What about the frog and the princess? Yeah. Who can write that to me?
Sparky.
Why are there toys all over the table?
Because you put them there.
Where are the forks and spoons for dinner?
And a red panda named Tizzy.
Meanwhile,
Bounce, what shall I play? There's no one around. Okay. Something I can play by myself.
They live in a house located in the wonderful land of Teddytown. There is also a fifth Teddy named Scout. He narrates each story and has his own segment outside of Teddytown called I'm Yours for Today.
Sunlight shines on our faces, let's sit under the tree and tell each other everything. Let's play make-believe and live out our dreams. Who knows what we'll see? Together, you and me. I'm yours for today. For today.
The show is geared towards preschool-aged children and seeks to aid in social and emotional development. There are 90 10-minute episodes, which each episode including soft lessons like learning about how to actively listen, how to deal with super warm weather, learning to pretend play, and losing your voice, which I heavily identify with. If anyone wants to know why I've been sick for so long, it turns out I just had chronic sinusitis, so I'm on medication now and we're all sorts of good. Happy to speak and breathe freely again. The aforementioned live-action segments include real children while Scout observes and narrates over what they are doing. For example, a group of children are making masks that have different facial expressions, and then acting out that expression and discussing what emotions that expression means and what could make them feel that way. There are also outdoor segments with children, including how to know when your vegetables are ready to be picked. All of these segments were filmed in Australia.
Each episode has an original song sung by the cast. They will usually be related to the topic discussed in each episode. And I'm not lying when I say this. These songs slap.
Just how I feel. You are who you are. Don't ever change a thing. Just be yourself. It's the best way you can be. You are who you are. Don't ever change a thing. Just be yourself. It's the best way you can be. I might be funny. I might be sweet.
I'm okay. Jett, could you talk about the production of the show while I try to get back up?
Teddy's was made in conjunction between Australia and Singapore, featuring both Australian and Singaporean puppeteers and crew members. The show was produced by Singapore's Beach House Pictures and Media Corp and Australia's Northern Pictures and Network 9. Northern Pictures and Beach House Pictures were soon acquired by Blue Ant Media in Canada, and they aired the show at MIP Junior, the international kids screening and co-production market in France, in hopes of the show being picked up by other international markets. The show aired in Singapore on MediaCorp Channel 5 and MediaCorp MeWatch, and in Australia on Channel 9. I found one article in 2009 that said the children's branch of the African channel Mnet would be airing the show, but this may have been another show of the same name since it was so long before Teddy's came to fruition, and I wasn't going to pay for a subscription service just to read the one article. Also, to my knowledge and research, I'm not sure if this ever aired in Canada.
Actually, I think this show was part of a brand called Zumu at one point. And also, it used to be on a kids streaming service called Kadoodle. Sadly, it has since been removed. But worry not, we'll tell you where you can watch it at the end of the video.
Ah, Kadoodle! That's a Canadian subscription and advertising-based streaming service for children. You can find so many good shows on there. It sounds like I'm advertising for it, but this is not an advertisement, I'm just talking about it. It's great! So, Teddy's did indeed air in Canada, albeit it doesn't seem like it aired for as long as it should have. Anyways, the puppets were designed by Heng Hui Ching and built by Makeup Effects Group and Mascots and Puppets Singapore. Cynthia Lee McQuarrie plays Tizzy the Red Panda. She has also worked on other Singapore-based puppet shows, including Hiccups and Sneeze, and as Mizu mentioned earlier, Zumu. Sean Masterson plays Dom the Brown Bear. Sean is a very prolific Australian puppeteer who has worked on some shows I should probably talk about on my channel, including Me and My Monsters, Toy Box, and Bambaloo. He also trained Cynthia Lee McQuarrie as a puppeteer. Liam Masterson plays Meeks, a timid little blue bear. I haven't found much info on Liam online, however, I am assuming he might be related to Sean Masterson. Specifically, I think he might be his child, mainly because of their name. Also, Meeks is my favorite character. Barbara Latimer plays Sparky, the purple bear. She is a television presenter, actress, and puppeteer from Singapore with an extensive resume from reality programming to children's shows to live event hosting. Christopher Lane plays Scout. He is an Australian puppeteer and puppet fabricator who has worked with Walking with Dinosaurs, Hiccups and Sneeze, and The Justine Clark Show.
Wow, so many talented puppeteers bring these lovable teddies to life. I wonder who else is part of the crew. It's okay, you're talented too.
The series was directed by Sean Masterson and Susan Oliver, with Calla Ellis and Ian Munro serving as location directors. There were many writers during the series, including Amy Stewart, Jenny Chia, Sean Masterson, Lisa Gartsky, Simon Dodd, and John Marsh. The songs were written by Adam Gok and Dinesh Wicks. Dan Mifsud, a finalist from Australian Idol, also contributes his singing voice. I wasn't able to pinpoint exactly where it is, but I'm pretty sure he sings some of the theme song. When it comes to gentle children's programming in the past decade, it might be hard to find suitable options in a world where there is so much material, and a great deal of it features flashing imagery and quick jump cuts. Teddy's takes it back to what preschool programming was like when I was a child in the late 90s, but now, in 1080p. I find it sits in a vein alongside other low-stimulation shows like It's a Big Big World, Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, and Peep in the Big Wide World. I'm sad that the show isn't available in more countries, as it deserves all the love. I had to watch the show with a VPN, and without one, all I could easily find online about the show was an IMDb page. But thanks to Mizu Bunny, the show will hopefully gain some interest in the community. Thanks for helping out, Mizu.
Aw, thanks for having me, Jett. The world of puppetry means a lot to me, and I find comfort in watching cute shows like Wisharoo Park and Teddy's. Currently, Teddy's can be found on a streaming service called MeWatch. The link will be in the description of this video. Hopefully, the show will become more widely available in the future, and talked about in more detail. But for now, this remains a piece of obscure puppet media. Bye bye everybody. Feel free to hop on over to my channel for more puppet fun with me.
Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.
Did you see my friends? Huh, they always have a terrific day. It's time to go. See you soon. Told you I'd see you soon. Bye-bye.
So here to introduce, I'm Sean Connery. Introduce. Okay. So, here to introduce...
And now, all 13 episodes are available on Crisp 480. But I can't ramble all day, you know. I have to introduce today's subject. Today's...